Fresh spring.
This one is full. You can come and see. It's a full. Actually it's.
Am văzut, e fântână. Și o să cadă în ea dacă.
Oh wow.
So it's not that deep,
It's not that deep, is it?
but it's a spring. That's why it's all the time is.
And that goes all the way down to where the spring is over there. Careful, 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 careful.
Ca să văd.
No, careful. Dangerous. Oh wow, that's going to take you a while.
Yeah, I know. But normally, I mean, last 2 times when I was here, like it was 2 weeks ago, it was very quick. They said they changed because there's the wall, the spring. It's coming on the. You can go there to see. Actually, you can walk there to see.
Yeah, I'll go in a minute. It's alright, I mean, you'll get it done eventually. It's like the donkey riding, bro. It took about 6 hours. We got there eventually. I got you spitting on camera there, bro.
What?
I got you spitting on
You got me.
on camera, yeah.
Is it okay or is it wrong?
It's not crying.
Half an hour.
Will this take you half an hour?
But already took us like 5 minutes, and we only feel only 2. We have like 15.
So that'll be like done for the week.
Yeah.
So
No, for a week and a half.
if you come at 4 p.m, there's like a huge queue here.
Yeah.
But now it's like 8 o'clock. But there's still 2 people that have just come to do the same thing. And they're going to have to wait like for a while.
Stai aici cu Joey. Say.
De ce trebuie să steam cu tine, Joey?
Până duce tati apa.
Oh, he only wants to do one. We could let him do one.
Really? And the other one was? Haideți aici dacă vreți mai una.
Oh, he's
Dar
complete.
nu, că am mai mult. Nu știu ce s-a întâmplat cu curge foarte rău, da.
Yeah, so this family just came. And now they're leaving. I was shame I didn't film them because they just subscribed to the channel, so they could have seen themselves, but never mind. Are we finished?
No, we have still.
There's 2 more.
Still.
Yeah.
5 de milioane, sub 1000
Okay,
de
we're
euro
on the
mai
last
găsim.
one now.
Cu pui, cu lapte.
We going?
Yeah, I'm going.
Alright, cool. Right, it's getting dark. Something I didn't think it'd take long to sort of see this. Like, a guy came up now and he was expressing his opinions about gypsies, and I think it's still the majority. It's all over Europe, it's not just in Romania. Like, there's a bit of a negative view of them. I mean, maybe some of it comes from no reason. I mean, just the lifestyle is quite, different to our society. And then obviously the kid we were with today was part gypsy, and his dad's just left him, and he's there. The kid smoked cigarettes, and he was asking if we could buy him cigarettes and stuff. And Christian was talking about how you've got like some gypsies here that are like mafia almost, and then you get some that are seriously poor and just have nothing. And then you get some that are sort of more middle class, and some that do actually sometimes day outside their race as well. They're like the middle class. But I think, from my memory, being here 11 years ago, some things never changed, man. There's still a negative perception towards that group of people, and the general perception is they don't really fit in with society too well. But, as a Christian, I've got to be like, I love all people, regardless of where they're from, and I never do want to generalise, because I used to do that, especially about gypsies. And now I realise, like, especially since I've been doing the evangelism, a lot of gypsies are very easy to talk to Jesus about. And there is some positive things in their culture, like traditional values and things like that. Maybe sometimes it goes a bit too far to like women being too submissive and that kind of thing. But there is a biblical principle around their kind of culture, but obviously the mafia and all that kind of stuff is wrong. But I don't know, it's a deep subject. I don't want to be too political, and I want to say I love everyone, you know. But yeah, just when I saw that guy and I started hearing talking, and he's like, yeah, she was talking about Zelensky, the Ukrainian Prime Minister, saying it'd be good if he was Prime Minister of Romania because he doesn't like the gypsies, he wants to get rid of the language and stuff. But I don't know. I'm just waffling now, but cool, next day. And Ruff, what were you doing today?
Going to refugee place.
What's the town called?
Chefa.
Is that near
It's a
already?
village, yeah, near on the other side.
Cool, man. That's gonna be good. It's not quite as sunny today.
Today's windy and rainy.
So when it's windy and rainy, you guys can't work on the farm?
We can work, but it's a little bit harder.
Yeah. But not if it's like we're chucking it down.
No.
Doing now?
We're going to open the hens. We have some chickens.
I was here in 2011. I've not been here since, man. This is when we made a funny video, like meeting your dad. I was like, welcome to my house.
Yeah.
Doing the Borat.
Yeah.
So this is the same place?
Old traditional house, Romanian house, like 60 years old, this house.
I remember, bro. Bro, that's crazy, man. Exactly the same place.
The chickens.
Yeah, I remember the chickens being over that side, man.
Here is like only a deposit.
Small, humble. This is like a small, humble, traditional
house.
Romanian house.
Now it's only for the
storage.
The deposit storage. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when I saw it at the time. I just thought like I find it hard to live in such a humble house, you know. I'm not humble enough, bro.
Take some food for the hens. Like a proper farmer, Joey.
Farmer Joe.
Farmer.
No way.
This is like porridge.
And then you let the chickens out?
Yeah. Everything natural.
Do I keep this closed?
I will bring them some more food.
Could they fly out that gap?
They can fly.
Okay, we're just about to go to the refugee place, and we're right on the border of Hungary. Right in the distance there, that's Hungary. We're just passing border police. It's not the other side of, it's not where this field is, is it?
Yeah, no, that's where those trees are. No,
Right in the distance, yeah. But could you get illegal immigrants trying to cross the border?
Illegal?
Yeah.
I think here is the place, or there, or here.
Yeah, maybe there.
No, no,
It's right in the middle of nowhere, bro, this refugee centre.
the other one here, I think so. I think there is a farm or something like that.
Okay. You turn around. He's lost his head, that guy. He's lost his head. He's lost his head.
Hammer, you know the
car.
Hammer.
Okay, Christian, just tell me how you know this guy.
I know him from long time. He's a pastor, so I know him like longer than I know you.
Yeah.
So he has a camp here, but now he's holding refugees here for helping them.
Just could you explain a bit about what you've been doing here?
So yeah, this is a Christian camp. It's called Kasarabi. So most of the summers we have teenagers and kids from our churches and their friends. And in March, at the beginning of March. My best friend from Ukraine. We were in the same school, in the same seminary, and we kind of remained the best friends. He's very involved in the work with refugees, so he was asked by authorities in Kiev to place some kids from orphanages in a safe place. So we had 73 kids for a week from 2 large orphanages close to Kiev. And then they went to Germany. And after that, like 10 hours later, I've been asked to take another group of moms and kids with special needs. Most of them have autism or Down syndrome or other serious health issues. So they are with us right now, 60 people, kind of 30 kids, 32 kids, and the rest are moms or grandmoms. And in about 2-3 days, another group of 10 will come. We can host up to 80 people here, 80, 90.
And you got 2 men?
Yeah, it's
So it's
actually
mainly
one teenager, which you just saw
That's what I
him.
mean, yeah.
He's like 17 years old. And one of the fathers could pass the border because he's the legal take care of the son. So that's one of the ways you can get out from Ukraine as a man if you are under 16 years old.
It's very easy to distinguish Romanians from Ukrainians, because I see like that guy, he's got very, very white skin.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
And you guys are more sort of tan, like...
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's good what you're doing, man. I like
We try to offer them.
This is what you do sort of full time?
No, I'm a pastor.
Oh, you're a pastor of a church, right? As well.
And I train other pastors. That's one of my jobs too. This came like the war, unpredictable, just came on us.
Well, sometimes God does that, man.
Yeah, and I have a heart. We have a heart for people, and that's why we just
we're doing
stepped in without really knowing what we do, how we do, and all that. We just opened the heart.
I was just reading just now Galatians 5 verse 16. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, patience. So like when we just show love to people, I think that's the heart of being a Christian, isn't it?
I just mentioned Galatians. This house, many years ago, it was a house for elderly people with no income, no homes. And it was called a house of joy, peace, patience,
self-control.
That was our kind of, motto for this house. Yeah.
Praise God. And how do you, just explain, how do you help the Ukrainians when you don't speak the same language? Like, what have you been using?
They know a little bit of English. I mean, the basics. Come here,
like that
help
guy.
me.
I said, do you speak English? He said no.
Yeah.
So he knows a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he knew maybe that you want to do a conversation, so that's difficult for them.
Yeah.
And we have a family from Moldova, and they speak Russian and Romanian, so they are very, very helpful. And also we use the technology, Google Translate, Viber, all this technology, which makes communication at least at a basic level possible.
Cool, man. Oh, thank
Another thing, they running only by helping by other people, you know. So how did you manage all the things?
Just volunteers.
People came and donated food and stuff like that.
If there's anything we can do to help you, by the way, just let us know.
There is. I mean, you can help in many ways.
I'll make a donation if you want. Like.
It's not about you making.
Oh no! But if you need anything, just let us know. We'll do what we can.
We can. Yeah, there is. Yeah. There is ways you can help them.
Yeah.
Do you wanted to ask anything else before?
I don't know.
No, you wanted to say before I interrupted you. You want?
Oh no, just say. No. Just if there's anything we can do to help.
What God tell you to do?
No, like
whatever
I don't know.
you feel to do, you know.
Yeah, I think if I might set up like a little GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
And put it on the video, and we can make donations from our friends. We can make donations to the charity, you know.
Yeah. So what you can do, I mean, there are two, 3 ways and this depends by really what you want to do and how people understand the situation. For example, of course, we need food. We need hygienic stuff. we need money to pay the electrical bill, everything here.
The
heating.
people from England seeing this video, they can give money. I'll put like a link of some kind of page so we can donate.
So that's one. If somebody wants to help with what I call logistics for these kids, because we are not really a camp for kids, for children, but for youth. We are not prepared for them, so we need like a playground for them. We need maybe to improve the quality of the here. You see this place? If we can make it smooth, like paving it, so the kids can run with a bicycle or with
they can have more fun, you know.
So stuff like that, you know. So we need like a playground for them. We have a soccer field or a football
I'm just
field.
thinking practically, it's just my friends in England that will see this. Like, I'll put a link for like some kind of GoFundMe page and we can send money, because from England we won't be able to send supplies, so it'd be easier just to give money.
Anyway, we need to buy them because there is a company which makes them, and it's a approved company, and it's safety issues, you know, so they will do it right, so in case of everything they are the ones which are liable, you know. So this is not like me making a swing in the back of my house for my kids.
I mean, obviously, like, it's kind of stating the obvious, but this is like a non-profit organisation.
It is,
It only runs by donations, like.
It is,
It's done
and when we received the kids, we had nothing. People heard about, and they just brought food and hygienic, and some of my friends came and said, okay, we'll help with the first electrical bill and all that. So you know,
just going by faith.
It's going by faith. I mean, we just stepped in without any. I mean, who planned a project with refugees? Nobody knew. You know.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like this all over the world.
We just opened our hearts and our facility. That's all what.
Praise God, man.
God is good with us.
Well, thanks very much for sharing, man.
Yeah, you're more than welcome.
Take care. So it's quite easy to tell the difference between Romanians and Ukrainians. As soon as I came in, I saw very light white skin of the young boys, the girls, and the older women. They made some borscht, which we didn't have, but we met Gabriel, obviously. Didn't meet his wife, but Alex, it was good to meet him, see what they're doing there, and managed to pray for a lady there. And man, it's just so it just hit me, bro, like how real, like, these people are in crazy situations, man. They just literally had to flee their country, and there's like a war. They're saying, like Alex was saying, no, Gabriel was saying, first, like, there's been peace there for 60 years.
Yeah.
And no, it's crazy, man. Man, I almost started crying when I was praying for that lady, man. I was actually, in my spirit, I didn't feel right filming, and even I was gonna ask her if she wanted to be filmed, but then I thought, no, I just don't want to. I want to respect what Alex told me. He said he doesn't want anyone filming there because the media have come over, and we don't do everything on camera. We don't put everything on camera, but you know, sometimes we just need to pray for people and help people. And I just prayed for the lady that her husband would be safe, and that the Ukrainians would managed to defeat the army. And I think it's quite, God is in even this war, you know. Like, it doesn't make sense that the Ukrainians are putting up such a fight against a way bigger army in Russia. It's like a real David and Goliath story. But I wouldn't be surprised. We're on the 7th of April right now. I think this war's going to be over by mid-May. I really believe, like, God was showing me that, you know. So if it happens, you heard it here first. Also, don't forget, if you want to give to, I'm going to put a link for Gabriel's charity. I'm going to start a GoFundMe page and attach to this video. Yeah, I think I'll call that a day for the vlog today, because I just want to make sure the focus is on that and making provisions for these refugees. So do what you can to help, guys. Give generously. I'm definitely going to give a bit myself, and yeah. Also keep Christian in prayer as well, man. I don't want to go into it, but just keep him in prayer, him and his family and his business. Yeah, because we had some bad news, but I'm not going to talk about it on camera. But yeah, amen.